Hey there, everybody. Thomas Wood with ValueCharts.com. It is Friday, June 24th, and it is Brexit Day. So they had the vote last night, or yesterday. Results came out last night. They voted to leave the European Union, and you can see what happened to the S&P here. It took a nosedive and just dropped to the floor, along with a lot of other markets, and then other markets like gold jumped through the roof. So the reason I want to point this out, though, is because an interesting thing happened in the S&P and in the NASDAQ last night, and that is we went limit down in the futures market. Now, what does limit down mean? What limit down means is the exchange will not let it go below a set price floor, so it can only move a certain distance every single day. Well, it came all the way down and it hit limit down. And you can see this is what limit down looks like, where the market just went straight sideways on top of that limit move. So be careful of where limit is, because if you had bought when we were sitting on top of limit down like this, it cannot, if it gets locked limit, you will not be able to get out of your position because they won't let you sell anything. All right. So be careful. If you're getting close to limit, you never want to go long right at the bottom. And some people will look at this and go, well, look, yeah, but that ended up being the exact bottom because that's as far as it could possibly go, and it just came right back up. Yes, however, there is definitely a big chance that the market will turn around or will continue to stay limit and stay locked limit and then continue to push lower. And we've had markets in the past where it will go limit down or limit up, and then the next day it will gap limit in the same direction and then gap limit in the same direction, and you're taking the maximum loss and you still cannot cover your position. So just be aware of where these limits are. And this is one of the reasons why we didn't want to have any swing trade positions open last night. If you were watching the members video, we talked about how we didn't want to have any swing trades going into the announcement because we expected some huge volatility from it. And this is exactly what we got, some huge volatility. So just be aware of that. When you have big announcements coming out, you can have limits hit, and you need to know where those limits are so that you do not get stuck in a position that you do not want to be in. The other thing is you don't want to be selling right before you hit limit, because there's only a small distance they can possibly go before it cannot move any further. So for example, if you sold it right here, that really doesn't make a lot of sense because it just went right down and hit limit at 99. So if you sold at 2000 or 2001 or so, you had a point before you ran to support or before you ran to the limit, and then you couldn't possibly make any more money. So just be aware of that as well. Alrighty, that's all I have for you for today. Great job to everybody in the trade room that took the trades in the futures room today. We had some really nice longs in the indices that worked out really well on this little consolidation breakout here to the upside. So that's all I have for you for today. And until next time, happy trading.